just tell you, it is so stormy outside, and it's so dark, and it's so muggy, and it's so humid, and yet we're all here together. Let's go ahead and listen to some of the. Is that how you guys enunciate them? The. Or is it the? Or is it the? Anyways, imagine if it's your first time watching. Welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for being here. Today we're going to listen to the track Sweet Bird of Truth from the. We're going to listen to this track off of their album Infected, which was released in 1986. We are listening to this specifically because it was suggested and sponsored by Joe. So Joe, thank you so much for the support. Really appreciate that. Thank you for that. And I see that it was also suggested by Familia Alardin, Del Little, Steen Engel, The Real Twiggy Leaf, Ken Gregory, Lawrence Smith. The list goes on and on from there. John Knack, Master of Parsnips. Watch out for the King of Celery. Robert Willoughby. And the list goes on from there. John Lathwell as well. So thank you guys so much for the recommendation. Oh, one more person, because the last person here, Chris Ribka. So thank you as well. It's been a little bit since we've listened to a little bit since we listened to Matt's, but here we will reintroduce ourselves. So let's go ahead and dive on in. We'll talk about it a little bit after. Sweet Bird of Truth. Singing those sweet songs. This is Vietnam. Long drawn out notes. You can tell that this is about to like come in like hard. I like how heavy and throbby that is. It's got a unique pulse to it. That is throbby. Listen. I like how this track is built up. It's very unique. There he is.
I'm the last person in this plane still awake. You know, I can almost smell the blood washing against the shores. This land that can't forget its past.
Just grimy.
The wind that carries this plane is the wind of change. Heaven sent and hell bent. Over the mountaintops we go, just like all the other G.I. Joes. Yeah. Adios. This is your captain calling. We're about to go on the radio. Our altitude is falling. And I can't hold it.
It's a very unique industrial sound. Huh?
All hands on deck. This bird is sinking. Across the beaches and cranes, rivers and trains, all the money I've made, bodies I've maimed. Time was when I seemed to know, just like any other G.I. Joe. Should I cry like a baby, die like a man? Well, all the planet's little
Very cool percussive break too. This is like Dolby a little bit.
I don't know what's wrong or right. I'm just a regular guy with bottled up insides. I ain't ever been to church or believed in Jesus Christ, but I'm praying that God's with you when you die. This is your captain calling.
Right back.
We're about to go.
That's snappy. I think that was such a cool song to listen to. This was like very industrial. I like the way that Matt built up this track. It has that industrial flavor to it, absolutely, especially rhythmically. But then there's those deep, growly, pulsy sounds that are continually throbbing. And I have to use that word, but they're just throbbing in here. And I love the way that the rhythm is built up around that. And then during the verse, like when Matt Johnson actually comes in and starts singing alongside with it, he's singing the way I kind of expect him to sing. And he kind of adds this, I don't know if this is the best word, but it's the word I'm going to use, like a croaking kind of crooning. A croaking crooning. You know what? I'll walk with that. Yeah, that sounds about right. And I like how it undercuts the already deep, pulsy nature of the music and just goes a step lower. It just takes it even one more. It's a little bit guttural in its sounds. And the environment that's created here in the song, I think, is really unique and it sounds cool. And then even amongst the verse where it has that kind of sporadic kind of rhythm, the way that it bum, 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 right? It has like a kind of punchiness to it, but like a way that it's separated punchiness. And even in the verse, though, while that's happening, there's still sounds happening. Don't quote me on this. I want to say it's maybe like a light vocal wailing, or maybe it's guitar or synth. I couldn't tell you exactly. It has a vocal-like sound. That kind of, as that punchiness in the rhythm's happening, it kind of floats in and out a little bit. Eventually, saxophone does the same thing near the end. And I just think that that's really cool, the way that this is built up. The electronic bits, especially at the end, I mentioned it kind of reminded me of Dolby a little bit, like something he would do. The saxophone, I'm just looking for who's playing that. That would be Bob Mincer and Jamie Talbot on the saxophone. And, the percussion. That was really, really wonderfully done. Bashiri Johnson and Rolly Mossaman both handling that. And Louis Jardim as well. And I love the way the percussion adds, for lack of a better word, something human and organic to the rhythm. Whereas to me, the rhythm is, like I said, much more robotic and industrial, kind of mechanical. And I think that it's really, really done well. And it's a wonderful track. I think it sounds really cool. Bum, 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 bum. That's cool. Let's look at these lyrics here. Red Leader, this is Combat, your forward air controller. I have 3 targets for you. The first is a blockhouse, target number 11 at the northeast corner of the combat zone. Request napalm. Which when I heard that, I thought we were going to be talking about Vietnam, but apparently not. Roger, White Leader, set up your switches. Set your napalm on the blockhouse, northeast corner of your target area. White Leader understands. 30 seconds. White Flag, this is Bandit. I have you in sight. Roll into the west. Call to confirm you have target in sight. Arabia, Arabia, Arabia. 6 o'clock in the morning, and I'm the last person in this plane still awake. You know, I can almost smell the blood washing against the shores of this land that can't forget its past. It's a good line. Oh, the wind that carries this plane is the wind of change. Heaven sent and hell bent. Over the mountaintops we go, just like all the other G.I. Joes. E-I-E-I, adios. I love how that continues on after G.I. Joe's. So obviously they're on the plane getting ready to bomb this target. And I love the way he describes being on that plane. The winds of change are blowing, of course. Yeah, the winds of destruction on the way. This is your captain calling with an urgent warning. We're above the Gulf of Arabia. Our altitude is falling. And I can't hold her up. There's no time for thinking. All hands on deck. The bird is sinking. Across the beaches and cranes, rivers and trains, all the money I've made, bodies I've maimed. Time was when I seemed to know, just like any other G.I. Joe. Should I cry like a baby or die like a man while the planet's little wars start joining hands? Oh, what a heaven, what a hell. You know there's nothing can be done in this whole wide world. So apparently the plane's going down now. I guess that's one wind of change. I don't know what's wrong or right. I'm just a regular guy with bottled up insides. I ain't never been to church or believe in Jesus Christ, but I'm praying that God's with you when you die. Yeah, as their altitude's falling, everybody starts praying when the plane's falling. This is your captain calling with an urgent warning. We're above the Gulf of Arabia. Okay, so it's the same lines, Arabia. So is this a bombing mission gone bad? I suppose. Let's see if there's anything here in this. Here. Let's see. Okay, so the album produced 4 UK singles, and one of these would be this track, "Sweet Bird of Truth." Here we go. "Sweet Bird of Truth" is about the U.S. military involvement in Middle East politics. Johnson said the idea of that single was to provide a musical interpretation of the sort of cultural conflict that occurs when the ultimate Western power takes on the sort of Eastern fundamentalism that you'll find in the Arab nations. Johnson wanted to release this track as the album's first single, but the timing coincided with the U.S. bombing of Libya. And because the song's lyrics critical of American military involvement in the Middle East, CBS were unwilling to release and promote the single. It was eventually released as a low-key limited edition and deleted on the day of release. Man, Johnson said that the day I went in to tell them I wanted to release the single, they'd just been told by Special Branch, never heard of that, a unit of the Metropolitan Police, okay, to take their American flags down, since as an American multinational, they were a possible target for Libyan bombing. So I prepared a statement for the press, but apparently the UK national daily newspapers were told not to print it, because they could then be held responsible if CBS were bombed. That's very interesting history behind the song, actually, and all the hubbub, for lack of a better word, built there around it. It's very interesting. And there's a book, huh? Infected Songbook. That's pretty cool. Anyways, let me know what you guys thought of it in the comments down below. I appreciate you, as always, watching, sharing your thoughts, sharing your song suggestions, and supporting the channel. Thank you once again, Joe. I really, really appreciate that, the suggestion and absolutely the sponsorship for this. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Please come back tomorrow. I roll out the red carpet for you, and I'll see you all then. Bye.